Yo, yo. That was a good one, man.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Wolverines ready to kick it away first. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Ooh, man.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18.
Yo.
Work to do here on 2nd and long. Arch Madness. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he comes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting in as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only do they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the red zone, it's Marshall. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll go right back to him. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Marshall. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Crosses the 30, out across the 40, and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Finding open areas. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good game for this offense.
They'll go right back to the run. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. And maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll move the tight end. Here's Underwood to throw. Intercepted, and the defense is
Threw it right back. It's a bad throw.
A short return, but the defense
It's a
comes
bad
out
throw.
on top with the pick.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The option look. He'll toss it. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. try to get it in with the run. They
Stop
get him
it.
on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. To throw, Manning.
Get it.
And is picked off.
Stay there. Stay there. They don't let you get up. They really be there 25.
Bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, another
I'll put you
mistake
in the
by this.
game,
Listen,
Terry.
he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
You put on that wing helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
That no matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they built this brand at Michigan. And I think no matter who's there,
there's some room. That's 20. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This crowd was eating it up.
He made it slow in. They already made it clean, dog. Play 5.
That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the
How the
touchdown.
fuck I lose?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Arch is going to throw for it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Pressure coming.
Ow.
Magic on the scramble. And he'll be out of bounds.
Somebody got to be there.
Play of the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Hand off for Brown. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up the 2nd and 1. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
you know, God bless Texas because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no...
Go on. Go on. Peeking. Call me peeking.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic.
Call around, move the safety up,
man. The ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys.
Come over the safety up. Damn, took the safety from back there. He burned his man anyway all the time.
Right there on that touchdown coverage.
And he added the extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Tight end now in motion. Makes the catch and he's free. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Man, I want to be a team that can run the football and be physical, especially on 2nd and inches, buy myself some space, coming out of my own territory. The defense met the physical challenge. Now 3rd and inches, this offense needs to be more physical.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Looking for room at the 40.
Get on. Get on.
Now he's loose.
Get on. Good play, Marsh. Good play, Marsh. Good play, Marsh.
He shed tackles like
Good play, Marsh. Good play, Marsh. He needed that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Oh, and it happened again.
He's got a chance to take this one.
And it happened at the 3rd time. That shit that happened again. What is going on? Why they can't get
that 75-yard run to the end zone?
All right, respect. I understand, because I should have never scored that touchdown. Should have got cool right there.
Out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it, Jesse. This offense looked comfortable in this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
And the misconnection on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet.
Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room.
Oh,
Makes
good.
him talk to the hand.
Good fucking dang. That was real smooth of me. I knew somebody was going to do it. They didn't know when it was going. Fucking shit. He almost got that motherfucker, too.
Got a change of possession.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Marshall. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They go right back to it. Maybe a crease.
To the 3.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown,
Pretty much.
Michigan. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Shit is
Just
not
keep
over
feeding this
now.
guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is.
Thank you, golly, man.
He needs just a little bit of
Mhm.
space, and he is gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right. This defense has had absolutely no answers so far. Giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Manning lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Defense not showing press coverage. To the air, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. On the sweet spin, he's free. He's loose on the right.
What a move. What a
And
move.
he's got away from the defense and takes it in.
What a
Touchdown,
move.
Texas.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to it.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall.
Very Marshall.
Across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead. They'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Underwood. They're working that left
Good
side.
tackle.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short
Good
gain.
tackle.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Wants to adjust the pattern. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Now adjusting. Gets rid
Oh
of it.
my
And
God!
they'll miss the connection here on 3rd
Keep
down.
going for the trust.
I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short.
Y'all just robbed me.
Take advantage of a look that they
Come
got.
on, bro.
They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, Underwood. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It has extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
That's reeled in. It's Marshall. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Play 19.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen like he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game. He's a weapon, and a guy this defense has got to be ready for him.
The Wolverines will hustle to the line.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Here's Rice Underwood to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Right on the money.
Go out of the way.
Get him down.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. There's got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they had 6-4 on the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a dang young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Here's Manning to throw. It's complete on the right side.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Throws to the back. Makes the catch, it's Smothers. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Manning to the air again. He wants to go deep.
Thank you, 3.
Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
And he caught it. And he caught it.
Get the foot down and make a huge gain along the sideline.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a three before halftime. Just drives in between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. What a disappointment. No
Almost.
good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the Tulane Green Wave. And it's the Wildcats coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is.
Here now to look at some other games of note, including a big upset.
Good tackle 3, because he was about to get loose.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making checks. Underwood. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. That kind of play will get a drive started or help.
CPU pulled that like that, bro. I ain't catch that like that. I pressed triangle. I ain't did nothing else like. I ain't try to catch that bitch away.
Right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays.
There he goes. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
80.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it, and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
Just hold on to the ball. I'm going to take you out real quick. I'll take you out. I don't need fun with it.
He's already busted 150 yards on the ground. A couple of big runs, and he might take aim at the Michigan record set by Ron Johnson of a cool 347 on the ground.
Wow, well, that's aggressive, Reese. That's a little ways down the road, probably, but that just shows you how well.
Got a little grass. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore
Really, I
running
just
back
put him in the
taking a look
game,
at
bro.
Valley Roll will let us know what's going on the sideline. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Except when they get that first
Down,
down.
they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Here's Underwood to throw. Makes the catch. It's Marshall.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. He wants to change this route. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll do it himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Throwing, Underwood. Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Oh, what in the world?
Completion on third down.
Come
And the
on,
offense got
man.
themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so
This
many
guy
more
gets
times
in.
they're going to say,
He's
go
got
for
it.
it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Sorry,
Really gets a
32.
quick job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Here's Arts to throw. Makes the grab. It's Townsend. Breaks into the open.
Sorry.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll give it to Brown. Here's a little room there. Picks up the first down. That's the 30. The 10.
Burnt out.
Into the house.
It's burnt out.
Texas.
And I love the way they just came out the second half. The passing game,
We gotta get that first down, man. Fuck.
what do they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. You can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense
Good
does,
throw.
and see if he can break
I
him
tried to
down
get
the
there.
It's
Tried to get there, man. Tried to get there. Man. Fuck. You heard that been called a play on me.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look.
Watch the inside kick, y'all. Watch the inside kick.
Go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone.
Oh, fucking 852. You got a tail pass.
Michigan ready to get that offense going again. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job. Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Might be changing the route. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. He's got him. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The run inside. It's Marshall.
Good tap.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stoppage. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive, and they need 8 to move the chains again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Fires left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. He'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Throwing Manning, looking to the big tight end, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just have the door on this one.
Boy, you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, an obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw in the big INT, and that might seal their fate.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive.
Touchdown, Michigan! And the stumping has come.
Way to lock in this.
They push the lead
I don't know
out
what the fuck
here
he
in
was
the
doing
fourth
last.
quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this.
Same fucking plays they let niggas.
I think you feel confident that
I guess it's going to be week by week.
It would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer.
And in his league, I'm ass right. We 2 and 3. Fuck. This shit, y'all, we got to stay low.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Arch Madness makes the catch.
Great
Stopped
26.
him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. He gets nothing, and you're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Fires to the wideout. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
Get the ball out. Get the ball out.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming even.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He wants a big play here late. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
What was that?
And he'll take it to the house.
Had it been like a road route or something.
Touchdown, Longhorn.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. give to the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
So with the
GG, bro.
lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.
Yeah, yeah. Last play was on me. I've been playing like ass. Along with EABS. Yeah.